Hey, retirement. We've all thought about it. We all wondered, hey, am I going to even have enough money to retire? Am I going to be healthy enough to enjoy it? And how does retirement play into our faith? And what is the history of retirement? What does it actually look like? And what is God's perspective on that stage of our life? Hey, good day, beautiful people. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey, the concept of retirement actually started back in the 19th century and actually started in Germany. And it was introduced as a first state pension system to provide financial security for people that were elderly workers that were no longer able to work or being able to want to work. And it quickly spread across Europe, and then eventually, yes, it made it to America and the United States. The formal retirement programs we know today really started in the 1930s, and then during the Great Depression, the Social Security Act, as we know it today, was signed in 1935. What was it there for? To designate it really to help workers save for the future and kind of ensure that they could be in old age in dignity, have some life, to live in dignity. And the problem with things is we've grown to live longer and our expectancy of life is longer, so we need a bigger financial net. So just keeping that in mind, but beyond the economics of retirement, it's also a time to reflect and enjoy God's blessings. The Bible reminds us in Ecclesiastes that there's a time for everything. Yes, a time for retirement. Every season under the sun, there's a time for. And retirement's one of those seasons where we enter it and we have abundance more time than we did before when we was working, when we was going to work 40, 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week, whatever it was hard to serve God in any type of full-time capacity. So during retirement years, you need to kind of start thinking about, hey, how am I going to be flexible more to serve God? How am I going to be able to be a better Christian and serve others during that process? And God's word says, in Philippians that he honors the fact that he's going to meet all of our needs according to his riches and glory. What does that mean, Mike? That means that we can retire and be worried about our money and everything else, but he's going to meet those needs for us. We don't have to fret and worry about finances every minute of every day. You don't need $20 million to retire. I can promise you, my mom retired with virtually nothing and never had a want in the world and lived till 92. But security really comes from trusting God and his provisions and not so much that I have a certain amount of dollars in my bank account. That doesn't mean we can't be good stewards of our money, but we need to understand that in Jeremiah 29, he says that, for I have plans for you, and I declare the Lord, the plans and purpose for you is not to harm you, but plans to give you hope and a future. Well, if he's planning all these things for us, he's not going to leave us destitute. So we have to understand that. So I just want to pray for you today. Father, give us peace and joy as we go into retirement. Lord, let us be good stewards of our money today, that we may have monies in the future, and health in the future should be great stewards of our health. And also let us find new and creative ways to serve you. God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day.